going to do a short vinyasa flow. Nothing too long. And just move the body a little bit, build a little bit of strength, and just sit and be calm for a few moments. So we just start by taking a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Having that sense of calmness and centeredness wash through us. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and exhale. We're going to gently start to bring the arms up, inhaling all the while till the palms touch. And then as we exhale, we just let them come down to our heart space and maybe bow to the heart. And we set an intention to move through the practice mindfully of where you are today, within your mind, your body and your heart. Pay your edge, but always remember to rest when you need. I say namaste, hello, wherever you are, and welcome. Take a nice, easy left hand to the floor, right arm reaches up to the sky. And as we exhale, we just gently start to reach to the left, extending the finger, keeping the right hip rooted down to the floor. Roll the right shoulder open a little bit. Maybe take the gaze up to your fingers. If not, let it roll down. Take a couple of circles with that right arm. So roll your chest towards your left knee as you start to bring the right arm down and then roll it open, breathing in. And again, stretching it out, exhaling down and inhaling up, expanding and down. This time we'll lift it up and hold it. And as we exhale, we just sink a bit deeper. And then the inhale, we lift up. And click elbows. Exhale all the way over to the other side. Just let the neck relax. If you want, just let it go. Rooting the left hip down, reaching the fingertips across. Don't let the arm just flop. Breathe in. Open up the chest a little more. And let's take our 3 circles, bringing that left shoulder to the right knee and then open up. Breathing in. And then exhaling round. Inhale up. And around. We'll hold the next one as we inhale and open up. Breathe in, stretch me. As you exhale, sink a bit deeper. And then we're going to inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Gently roll the shoulder back. Take a gentle turn. The exhale allows you to twist a bit deeper. As we inhale, we come all the way back through center and take it over to the other side, rolling your right shoulder back. Breathe in there. And exhale. And then we're going to inhale, come back to center. Interlace those fingers, reach them forwards and up to the sky, pushing through the base of the palm, pushing up. Maybe take the gaze up if the neck's all right today. And as you exhale, let them float down. Interlace your fingers behind you. Push the knuckles towards the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. And then once more, gaze up. Stretch the front of the body. Lift your heart. And as you exhale, come back to center. Let the neck lengthen. And just breathe. Inhale, shoulders up. And roll them back and down. Kind of making a big circle. Some people like to use it as a square, going down, forwards, up and back. I prefer to do it softer, and then let's reverse it. So you draw your shoulder blades together as you then lift them towards your ears and then roll them forwards. I'll do that a couple more times. And we're going to extend those arms. Bring the right arm over the left and interlace. Now, I'm going to go for full eagle arms, so my palms will wrap round and touch each other. If this is not yet in your practice, you can always bring your hands to your shoulders. Push the elbows forwards, lift them up. Let your head drop between the little triangle in your arms. And just breathe there for a minute. Or a moment, I should say. feel the space between the shoulders expand. And exhale. Lift your head, release the arms. Let's take it to the other side. So this time the left arm's going to come on top of, so it's the upper arms that touch. And then you just try to hook the elbows in and bring them round. It's tricky for some people, I have noticed. And then lift your elbows, but do what you can. And then exhale, let your head come down. Breathe into the back of the body. Exhale there. And again, inhale. And exhale. And this time we inhale, lift the head. Release the hands, just shake them and move them any we want. I'm now going to have to move my cat. We're going to come onto hands and knees. Sorry, Ozzy. And then we're going to start to pad the hands till you get comfortable, knees underneath your hips, wrists under your shoulders, and start to lengthen your spine. Feel your shoulder blades come towards your hips. As you start to inhale, lift your tailbone and the crown of your head. And as you exhale, draw the belly in round the spine, push through, let the crown of the head come to the floor. Inhale, reverse, feeling a nice stretch along the front of the body as you lift the head. And as you exhale, round. It will all depend on your back, on how deep you want to go today. So really take awareness into you, see where you are. You might just want a small, gentle movement. You might want to make it a bit deeper. Inhale, lift. And then we're going to exhale, come to a flat back, tuck our toes. And keeping your knees quite bent, you're going to lift them off the floor. Going into down dog, but with the knees bent. So try to get your head in line with the arms. Let the neck feel relaxed. Bend your knees. They're roughly in line with your hips. So think skeleton alignment, not muscular. So they're in line with those hips, extending the hands, pushing them into the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. One more nice deep breath in. Thinking as you exhale. As you inhale, you're going to start to straighten the legs. If you feel your back start to round, bend the knees again. Help your spine be nice and long. We're going to just pad them out. So bend your right knee, draw the left heel towards the floor. And then we'll swap going. And we'll swap once more. And last time. This time, draw both feet towards the floor. And then feeling awareness of bring your awareness to your right hip. As you start to lift your right leg up into the air, breathe it in, lift it up. And as we exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards your chest and place the foot beside the right hand. Let your left knee come towards the floor. Untuck your toes, push the leg into the floor as you lift yourself up. Reach up towards the sky, lift up. And then when we exhale, we're going to sink forwards, allowing the knee to go beyond the toes or the ankle. It depends on you and your body. Feel the heart reach up to the sky. Breathing in. If you want to, you can let the neck go. Maybe you're super flexy and you can go right back. Maybe you're quite stiff now here. It's all good. And then we're going to exhale, fold forward, straighten the front leg, bringing the hands to the floor. If the floor is too far away, you can straighten the leg, maybe use blocks if you've got blocks or books. Adapt. Lengthen the heart, shoulders come away from the ears and we fold to however deep you can go. Keeping your left arm above your left knee. Flexing the toes, bringing them back, pushing through the back of the leg. Fold in with every exhale. One more breath in. And then you exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Bring the foot to the floor. And let's take it back to down dog. Tucking toes on the left foot. Lifting, stepping back. And you're going to do the same on the other side. We're bringing that left leg up. So feel it move from your hip as you lift your leg. Stretch it out. And then exhale, bring that knee towards the chest, plant the foot beside the left hand, let the right knee come down, reach your arms all the way up. Reaching up to the sky, inhaling, and exhaling, sinking down, allowing your tailbone, your bum to reach towards that left heel. Reach the heart upwards, lifting up. And then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, folding forwards, hands to blocks. Maybe you need to lift the left foot and bring it forwards a bit to straighten the leg. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, and fold as you exhale. Feeling the sorry, Aussie. Feeling the back of that left leg stretching. Breathing in, flex the toes, and fold. Always with a soft breath in and out. Let's plant the foot, coming forwards, lift the chest, bring the foot down, step back into your down dog. And then fold. Hold your down dog. Take one nice deep breath in and exhale. Look forward, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Your feet are in line with your hips as you fold over. Bend the knees as much as you want. Let your neck go. Take a ragdoll. Now you can hold the elbows and sway gently side to side. You could have the hands long and let them be like little elephant trunks. Maybe you just want stillness. Remembering if there's any low blood pressure or heart things going on, keep the head gently lifted up. And just fold down. Full awareness in any sensations going on. And always remember, if something doesn't feel right, maybe back out a little bit. Maybe bend the knee. And then let's lift all the way up. Roll yourself up. Push your feet into the floor. Breathe as you come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Palms touch. And exhale, let them float down to your heart space. Heel toe your feet together, coming into Tadasana. We stand tall and strong in Tadasana. Bringing awareness to the soles of the feet, lift the toes, let them come back down. Start to squeeze your thighs. Breathing in. Extend your fingers to the floor. Inhale into the rib cage. And exhale there. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll do a little Surya Namaskar. Let's go classical today. Inhale, reach the arms up, send your hips forwards, lift your heart towards the sky. So you have this little back bend at the start. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, bend the knees and bring your hands all the way to the floor. So bend your knees deeply so your hands are in line with your toes. And then you're going to inhale, step your right leg all the way back. Lower your knee to the floor. Feel free to have blocks under your hands. Keeping your hands here, you lift your heart. Breathing in. Hands are still connected to the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to step back into a plank. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky for me because I've got a cat in my way. But otherwise, come forward on your toes. Lower your knees to the floor. And then feel your bum lift to the sky and your chest come between your hands as you come down onto knees, chest and chin. On your inhale, you untuck your toes and slide through into a cobra. I'm going to lift myself a bit. You can have your hips on the floor. Inhale for cobra. And as we exhale, push up a bit more. Draw the belly in and tuck your toes and take it into your down dog. You're very inconvenient today, mister. And we're going to inhale, bring our right foot between the hands. Remembering, help yourself from any way you can. If you need to, bring the hand forward. Foot forwards even. Lower your left knee to the floor. Shift out the way. Keeping the hands there and sink your hips to reach your heart forward. And as you exhale, we're going to step to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, extend the heart away from the knees. Knees can be bent. Reach your arms up, hips forwards, making that back bend. We're taking it straight back down. Draw the belly in and fold all the way down. Hands in line with those toes again. Inhale, stepping your left foot back, knee to the floor. Lift your heart, sink your hips. And as you exhale, step back into that plank, lowering your knees, sticking the bum in the air. The elbows remain above the wrists as you lower your chest. Slide through on an inhale, hips to the floor, heart lifts for cobra. Draw the belly in. Come back into your down dog. Inhale that left foot forwards, place it between the hands, drop the right knee down. Lift your heart, keep the hands on the floor. As you exhale, step to the top of the mat and fold, drawing the belly in. Inhale, lift your heart, come all the way up, hips forwards, heart to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart space. Bend the knees, coming into chair, Utkatasana. Reach the arms alongside the ears again. Reach them fingers to the sky. Maybe lift the toes. And as you exhale, bend and fold all the way down. This time as we inhale, we extend the head away from the tailbone, shoulders roll back towards the hips, and as we exhale and fold, we step back into a high plank. Squeeze your thighs, keep your bum in line with your shoulders, push your hands into the earth, squeeze the thighs, roll the arms so that the eye of the elbow faces forwards. So this bit always faces forwards, never inwards. Try to rotate and twist until you get it facing forwards. Feel comfortable, find your space. Don't force it, find where you go. And as you exhale, we're going to do nothing but bend your elbows, squeeze the thighs. If you need to, drop your knees. And then breathe in, lift for your up dog. The thighs are off the floor in up dog. Roll the shoulders back. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, send your bum back, and come into your down dog. Spread your fingers really wide, pushing them into the earth, stretching from the wrist all the way up to the tailbone. Let your neck go. Draw the belly gently in. The knees can be bent to help lengthen that spine, or you can start to draw the heels towards the floor, remembering if you start to round, bend the knees a little more. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, right leg to the sky, lift it up. Bend the knees so the toes come over to the left side of the body, opening up the knee. We inhale, lift it back to sky. And as we exhale, we come forwards. Taking a pigeon, we're going to bring the right knee towards the right wrist and place it on the floor. Walk your left leg back and allow your hips to come down. Place a block maybe underneath your right glute. Bring your forearms to the floor. Just breathe in, feeling the spine lengthen. Your foot doesn't have to be at 90-degree angles. The heel is generally under the hip. If you're particularly flexible and you can bring it out there, that's fine too. But it doesn't have to be. I think a lot of people think you have to have your foot up there. You don't. You feel that external rotation in your hips, on the right. Maybe you want to take it all the way to the floor. Just breathing in, softening down, taking awareness into the hips. Or maybe you feel it somewhere else. Be soft and just observe. If you always hate something, if something's like, yeah, I don't like it, you can always come out. Maybe take a child's. One more breath. And we're going to gently inhale, come up. Lift the heart, roll the shoulders back. Tuck the toes on the left foot and lift the knee off the floor. Squeeze that thigh. Stretch it a little more. And then we're going to start to come back to down dog. So push round, lift the knee, step back. Be mindful of every movement. Engage that left glute as you lift your left leg up in the air. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring it over to the right so you can see the toes. Keeping both shoulders facing the floor. Lift it back to sky. Come forwards into that plank. And let's bring the left knee down towards the left wrist. And bring the foot across as far as you can. Let your right leg slide back, lift your heart. And then gently start to fold down, remembering to adapt. And if you feel like you're rolling somewhere, Bring that block and place it under your bum. And you want to try and get your pelvis nice and square. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you can bring your hands down and take it all the way down to the floor. See how you feel. Soften everything. Just let your breath be natural. Your eternal gaze is in the hips. Are they starting to roll over to the right a little bit? Maybe draw them back to centre. Smile inside. We tend to frown and get all stern, get tight jaw. Let's lift ourselves up on our inhale. Tuck the toes on the right foot, stretch out the legs, stretch. And then we're going to lift the hips, step it back, breathe in. We're going to bring that right foot outside the right hand. I've got a visitor again. Left foot outside that left hand. Toes are off the mat, so we're going to swing your hips from side to side. Working your way down. Now we're going to take that Yogi Squat Manasana, and some people have their heels up, and some will have their bums up. Wherever you are, gently push the hips open. Let the spine be long, so we're trying not to round. Lift the heart. Maybe you're all the way down. No cat is being harmed as I sit. The feet are roughly in line with your hips. They might be a little closer, might be a bit wide. Feel the crown reach tall. Just gently breathe in and out. Gently start to lower the bum to the floor. So we're just going to bring the bum down and take a Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet come together. You lengthen your spine and then hinge at the waist. So wherever you go, feel like your shoulders are coming away from the ears and down your back as you lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, just bring the heart towards your feet. Some people will have their face pretty much in their feet. And some are going to be up here. And that's all right. You have your intention. I'm kind of in the middle. And just breathe there. Elbows today can be outside of your shins. And then draw yourself as close as you comfortably can. There's so many little things to be aware of, whether it's the knees, the ankles, the hips, the spine, the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Sense of opening when we breathe in and going deeper as we exhale. One more breath. And then we're going to inhale, lift ourselves mindfully all the way up. Breathe in, feel the spine lengthen. Gently bring knees towards each other and start to roll your spine all the way down to the floor. Bring the knees into the chest. Give your knees a hug. And gently take a happy baby. So we bring the soles of the feet to the floor, hold on, and then allow the tailbones draw towards the floor. If this is too, stressing, trying to get there, hold your ankles. Maybe hold the backs of your thighs. Okay, take your variation. Just play there. Breathe in. Maybe you just want stillness in your happy baby. observing how you're feeling. And then gently bring the feet to the floor. Let them sway gently side to side. We'll take a shoulder stand, spine twist, and Shavasana. So we come back to center. We start to bring the knees into the chest. I like sometimes you use the backs of your elbows to help lift your hips. So you want to think upwards. So we start to roll the knees in, lift the hips up, and walk your hands down your back, walking the elbows as close together as you can. Once you're there and comfortable and your hips are as high as you can get them, you extend them up to the sky. I think my mic's gone off. And breathe here. 3, for 2, and 1. And then we start to bring the knees back into the chest and gently roll down. I did forget to mention that you can just keep your legs pointing to the sky. We're going to bring those feet down, extend your right one, bringing the left knee into the chest, taking it across the body. And extending your left arm, maybe take the gaze to the left. Maybe just straight up. Then we'll come back to center, swapping legs over. So make yourself flat on the back, extend your left leg, bring the right in, and then across the body. Once more, stretching out, maybe taking that gaze over to the left, right. And then we'll come back to center. And this is that time where you take any little movement that you want and then just come into a Shavasana. Maybe grab blankets and socks. It is winter here. You can extend your legs, or if the back feels a little bit bring the feet flat on the floor, let the knees drop in. And just breathe. Palms face the sky. Maybe you want one on the hand and on the heart. Breathe in. Breathe. Now you can pause and stay here as long as you want. And when you come to the end of your Shavasana, you just gently bring the knees, you start to wake your body up. You stretch, you take 3 deep breaths in. Expand, stretch and move in what way feels right for you. And give yourself a hug, bringing the knees into the chest. And just take a gentle roll to one side. Maybe stay there for a moment or two before you start to lift yourself up and come into a comfortable seat. Breathing in, expanding, palms touch. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down to heart space. I'm always bowing in honour of you for just taking these few moments to move in a way that feels right for your highest and your greatest good. And from my heart to yours, thank you for sharing your time, your practice, and choosing me on.